The Premier League is back, and I'm going to be reviewing some of the games and even some of my thoughts on the games this weekend past on the opening day weekend from the Premier League. And I will be giving my thoughts on the Everton versus Leeds match. And I will be starting off with the reigning champions and the team that I also support, Liverpool. Now, Liverpool did win the game 4-2, as you can see. However, there was an incident that I do want to talk about where Antoine Semenyo was the recipient of some racist comments made from what perceived to me was a Liverpool fan. However, I don't want to say that it definitely was a Liverpool fan because football has no place for racist, discriminatory, or any remarks that are bad or racist against people, and there is no place for that in football. However, Antoine Semenyo did the right thing, continued on with the game, and showed them in true style what the thing is to do, and that was by scoring 2 excellent goals against Liverpool. He is a fantastic player, and no one is or should be subjected to any racist or discriminatory remarks. Now on to a bit more of the positives for the game. Federico Chiesa. He didn't get much playing time last year, but he came up with a goal when it really mattered, and what a goal it was. Hugo Ekitike was impressive, scored in his Premier League debut and got an assist. Milos Kerkez and Jeremy Frimpong also made their debuts, along with Florian Wirtz, who looked impressive as well. So I am personally excited to see how the Liverpool team progresses and gels or even more, and that hopefully they'll get stronger and stronger as the season goes on. And Giovanni Leone signed that day as well, so that's another centre back to add to the team. And it just showed Liverpool's determination. They were 2-0 up, but Brentford came back and scored 2 goals to make it 2-all. And Liverpool, they were not losing that game on Friday night. They were not losing it one bit. And they showed with their character how to hold back that game. And they scored very late on 2 goals. And Mohamed Salah scored for the 10th season in a row on the opening day. And there also was, before the game, a very touching display on at the Liverpool game for the late passing of Diego Jota and his brother Andre Silva, which was a really nice touch, and it was a really emotional game, as you can see from the start and how it ended. As Mohamed Salah was one of the last players off the pitch at the end, as was visibly seen very upset in front of the Liverpool fans as they shouted out the Diego Jota song. Now on to Saturday's results, for Newcastle drew 0-0 with Aston Villa. I seen that match of the day highlights as I was at work. However, there seemed to be a few shots either way, and either team could have won it, but it ended 0-0. Brighton and Fulham was 1-0. Sunderland started off very impressively in their first season back in the Premier League in over 8 years. And got a very convincing 3-0 win over West Ham. Tottenham under Thomas Frank got off to a good win, 3-0 win at home to Burnley, and Man City looked to be back. They got a very convincing 4-0 win against Wolves, and Erling Haaland played very well, so did Tijani Reinders. Then on to Sunday's games. Arsenal beat Man United, however Man United did look quite impressive. But I don't think Arsenal cared too much about that, having walked away with 3 points. Nottingham Forest looked very good against Brentford and got a nice 3-1 win there. Crystal Palace and Chelsea finished 0-0. However, there was a few incidents within that game, especially Ebenechi Eze's free hit, which was disallowed. The result looked to have went either way in that game as well. And then tonight, Leeds are back in the Premier League and play Everton, and Jack Grealish could be making his debut for Everton as well. So let's see how this game finishes tonight. And I've got quite high expectations for it, and I think it might be quite a good game.